There are 3 common ways for handguns to malfunction. In this video, we'll help you learn the steps involved in clearing a failure to fire malfunction. If you're in a defensive shooting situation and your gun malfunctions, you need to know how to fix the problem quickly. Knowing what steps to take will get you back into the shooting activity with a fully functional gun. There are 3 common ways a handgun will malfunction. The first is failure to fire. This is when the trigger went click, but the gun did not fire normally. The second is failure to eject. In this case, an empty casing is stuck in the ejection port. The last is failure to extract, when an empty casing is stuck in the chamber and a live round tries to feed in behind it. This video is about correcting the failure to fire malfunction. We have more videos about how to correct the other malfunctions. You'll find links to those in the description below. We'll be using dummy training rounds in this demonstration. There's no live ammunition in this room. This gun is unloaded and safe to handle. The safe direction to point our gun is toward that brick wall. Suppose I'm shooting my gun and I've already taken a few shots. I go to take my next shot, but all I hear is a click. My first step is to inspect the ejection port to see if anything is stuck there. In this case, there isn't anything. This means we have a failure to fire malfunction. There are 3 common reasons for a failure to fire malfunction. First, because the magazine may not have been fully seated. Second, because the slide on the gun was not fully forward. Or third, because the ammunition itself malfunctioned. In most cases, the tap rack method will get you back into the shooting activity quickly. Here's how it's done. Tap means to firmly strike the magazine with the heel of your hand. Rack means to operate the slide to load a new round. Now take your shot to get back into the shooting activity. Here's a safety issue to keep in mind. Let's suppose that instead of going click, your gun went pop. This means that you may have had a squib load. A squib load is when the round had a good primer but little or no gunpowder in the casing. Many times a squib load will cause the bullet to get lodged in the barrel. If this happens, you'll need to enlist an expert to get the bullet out of the barrel before you can shoot the gun again. If the bullet is not removed before firing the gun again, you run the risk of the gun exploding. Here's another safety issue to keep in mind. It's called a hang fire. This is when the primer is struck, but there's a delay before the gunpowder ignites. This rarely happens, and it's highly unlikely that you'll ever see it. With that said, strict safety procedures require you wait about 30 seconds to see if the gun is actually going to fire. However, in a defensive shooting situation, this may not be an option. Just keep your gun pointed in a safe direction while you tap rack. If you're in a defensive shooting situation and your gun malfunctions, you need to know how to fix the problem quickly. Knowing what steps to take will get you back into the shooting activity with a fully functional gun. We're here to help you get trained. Here's our formula for success. 1. Watch our training videos. 2. Get professional instruction. 3. Practice, practice, practice. Thank you for watching. Hope to see you at the range.